Shots now catching up with Buckingham Athletic Under-18 manager Dan Turney after Sunday's 3-0 win over Bourne End in the Berks and Bucks Cup quarter-final. Dan, you're into the semi-final. Happy with today?
Overall, yes. It's certainly a target for us in this competition to try and equal what previous sides at this age group have done. Seems like a bit of a tradition now the last 3 or 4 years that Buckingham Athletic have been in the last 4 of the competition, so naturally we wanted to maintain that. But this is certainly a competition that's been on our radar, and I think is a realistic target for us this season.
What other teams are still left in it that you would fear?
I mean, there's obviously 6 other teams playing today. Fear is probably not the word I would use. I think when we play our football, we've got a lot of confidence and belief in what we can do. Obviously, there's to get to the last 8 of any competition, you've got to be a decent side. So we look forward to the draw. You're in the last 4 of the competition, so you know it's going to be a tough game. But yeah, we're confident and we fancy ourselves.
Was there a slight change in the way you played today, considering the condition of the pitch?
Yeah, we like to, normally like to play around the back, keep possession. We had to be a bit more direct today, a bit more aggressive when we're getting the ball in the midfield, try and find those pockets in behind. I think it took us a little while, maybe 10-15 minutes to adjust to that. But once we started to try and find that, we did create a lot of chances, and the 3 goals we scored in the first half came from that type of play.
It was a nervous opening 10 minutes, wasn't it, at the back? They could have scored at least twice. Maybe it would have been a different game had they scored 1, if not both of those goals. Absolutely.
I think what you've got to consider is that we've not played a game for almost a month now, so got to shake a few cobwebs off. And we did. We were tentative to start the game, but we grew into the game. We settled down quite well, and when we did, I think we were relatively untroubled. I think Hayden had to make 1 save after that. So all in all, a good day at the office.
3 good goals?
Yes, very much so. Quite simple, really. Trying to explain to the lads that you don't have to overcomplicate it. You don't have so many touches. Getting the ball down, touch play, getting in behind. First goal in particular, Elton's took a really good finish. A little bowl just in front of him as well on the first time. But yeah, good goals. I think, to be honest, in the second half we played very much the same. We created more chances, I felt, in the second half, and played better football in the second half. But just that little killer pass or that shot that just ricochets wide, we could have had quite a few goals today, but not to be.
You're into the semi-final of this cup, and you've got 4 days rest, and you're into the next cup competition on Thursday, back at home, Binfield. Yep. League Cup, first round. What are your thoughts ahead of that game?
Pretty much same as how we've approached every cup game. There's always a bit of a different feel to a cup game, so it is sort of on the night. There's no next week we can put it right. You have to be on your game on the night. We've dealt with it well so far. I felt a bit of a shaky game in the last round of this cup, but in general we've managed those games very well. And again, we'll be working hard. We're back into training this week. We'll be working hard to correct a few things that we think we can do a little bit better from today, and get ourselves ready for Thursday.
Any major squad changes for Thursday?
I don't think so. I think maybe Jacob's not available, but we had to leave 2 or 3 players out, and we've been in a blessed position in terms of squad size to be able to leave players out in other games to rest them. Jack Eriksson didn't play today because he's coming back from an injury, but certainly the way he's been playing, very much in our thoughts of our starting 11. I would go out and say, but in general, be same squad. We had the luxury today of roll on, roll off, so we were able to take players off. Our bench at the end, if you look at it over the season so far, they're players that have been sort of mainstays in our side. So we managed it quite well today. Hopefully we don't believe we picked up any knocks or anything today, so should be ready and raring to go for Thursday.
Any standout players for you today?
I thought Rosh was man of the match today at the back, playing centre half. He cut everything out. Wise most of the time in his decisions on where to play the ball. He was solid, and I thought Elton as well, getting a start today. He's been in and out of the team. He gets frustrated with himself and others at times, but today I thought he was brilliant. He was a real pain for them at the back. He was getting in behind, and he looked dangerous every time he got on the ball.
What did you make of Bourne End? Not a team that you're familiar with?
No, we didn't know a lot about them at all, to be honest. I thought they only had 11 players for most of the game. I think one of their players turned up late. But to be honest, I think we made it difficult for them. Obviously, they had a really fast start, which I think you expect when teams come here. They're maybe not used to playing in grounds like this. You know, it's an occasion for them, and they certainly came out of the blocks really well. But I think once we settled, I think they had to do a hell of a lot of defending today, and they were committed. Very committed. Second half again, they came out, caused us problems in patches, but I think we dealt with it pretty well today and overall controlled the game.
Well, congratulations on the win. Hopefully a kind draw in the semi-final, and we'll catch up with you again soon.
Thank you.